Oslo. Tales of Vikings and modern delights. This ain't your grandpa's Scandinavia. History's here, but Oslo's alive. It throbs with a modern pulse. Cutting-edge architecture and world-class cuisine. Oslo sets trends in art, cradled by nature. Fjords reflecting the sky. Forests thick with myth and legend. Kayak past an opera house, hike to a mountaintop. Oslo isn't just a city, it's a feeling. One of the first things you'll notice about Oslo is its unique relationship with nature. The city isn't just built near nature, it's interwoven with it. Fjords reach right into the heart of Oslo. Walk along the harbourfront and feel the sea breeze. Look up and you'll see forested hills rising in the distance. These aren't just pretty backdrops. They are Oslo's playground. Locals and visitors escape to these hills for hiking, biking, skiing. Oslo's commitment to green spaces is a way of life. Parks are scattered throughout the city like emerald jewels. Vigeland Park, with its whimsical sculptures, is a must-see. And then there's the Oslo Fjord, dotted with islands. Take a ferry, rent a kayak, or simply relax and soak up the view. The air is clean, the pace of life is relaxed, and the beauty is undeniable. This guide is your key to unlocking Oslo's secrets. We'll delve into its history, from Viking raids to modern-day innovation. We'll uncover hidden culinary gems tucked away in cobblestone alleys and introduce you to the city's thriving art and culture scene. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an outdoor enthusiast, Oslo has something for everyone. We'll give you the inside scoop on the must-see landmarks and the best local haunts. We'll guide you through the city's diverse neighborhoods, each with its own distinct personality. And of course, we'll arm you with practical tips to make your trip as smooth and enjoyable as possible. So, are you ready to experience Oslo like a local? Are you ready to taste the flavors, feel the energy, and discover the soul of this remarkable city? Let's go! Oslo awaits. Oslo's history is a tapestry woven with threads of Viking raids, royal ambitions, and a relentless drive towards progress. You feel it as you walk the streets, a tangible sense of the past mingling with the present. One minute, you're admiring a sleek, modern building, and the next, you stumble upon a medieval church, its weathered stones whispering ancient stories. Start your historical journey in Gamle Oslo, Old Oslo, the city's oldest district. Here, amidst charming wooden houses and cobblestone streets, you'll find remnants of Oslo's medieval past. Don't miss the ruins of St. Halvard's Cathedral, a haunting reminder of the city's early days. But Oslo's history isn't confined to museums and ruins. It's alive in the city's DNA. As you wander through the city centre, look out for the grand buildings from the 19th century, a testament to Oslo's rise as a modern capital. Each building, each monument, tells a story. Take your time, soak it all in, and let Oslo's history unfold before your eyes. Akershus Fortress, guarding Oslo's soul. Perched on the edge of the Oslo Fjord, Akershus Fortress stands as a silent sentinel, guarding the city from the sea. Built in the late 13th century, this imposing fortress has witnessed centuries of Oslo's history. It's seen it all: wars, sieges, royal celebrations, and even a period as a prison. Walk through its ancient gates, and you step back in time. Explore the fortress grounds, wander through its ramparts, and imagine the clang of swords and the thunder of cannons. The views from the fortress walls are breathtaking, offering a panoramic vista of the city, the harbour, and the fjord beyond. Today, Akershus Fortress is a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city. It houses several museums, including the Norwegian Resistance Museum and the Armed Forces Museum, offering insights into Norway's military history. Spend an afternoon exploring its grounds, and you'll leave with a deeper understanding of Oslo's resilience and spirit. The Viking Ship Museum, where legends sail. For a glimpse into Oslo's Viking heritage, a visit to the Viking Ship Museum is a must. Housed within its walls are 3 original Viking ships, each a testament to the seafaring prowess of these legendary warriors. The Oseberg ship, with its intricate carvings, is a masterpiece of Viking craftsmanship. As you stand before these majestic vessels, imagine them slicing through the waves, their sails billowing in the wind. The museum also houses a fascinating collection of Viking artifacts, from weapons and tools to textiles and household items. These artifacts offer a glimpse into the daily lives of the Vikings, their beliefs, and their culture. The Viking Ship Museum is not just a museum. It's a portal to a bygone era, a place where history comes alive. The Royal Palace, A Modern Monarchy. No visit to Oslo is complete without a stroll past the Royal Palace, the official residence of the Norwegian monarch. Situated at the end of Karl Johans Gate, Oslo's main thoroughfare, the palace is a symbol of Norway's modern monarchy. While the palace itself is not open to the public, visitors can witness the changing of the guard ceremony, a colourful spectacle that takes place daily. The palace grounds, however, are open to the public and offer a peaceful retreat from the bustle of the city. Take a stroll through the park, admire the statues and fountains, and soak up the serene atmosphere. The Royal Palace is a reminder that even in this modern, progressive city, tradition still holds a place. It's a symbol of continuity, stability, and the enduring spirit of Norway. Oslo's not just about history, it's alive with creativity. Walk down any street and you'll feel it. It's in the air, this current of artistic energy. Maybe it's the street art that pops up in unexpected corners. Maybe it's the buskers filling the air with music. Or maybe it's the sheer number of galleries and theatres, each one a testament to Oslo's thriving art scene. Oslo's artistic spirit is woven into the very fabric of the city. You don't have to seek it out, it finds you. Take a stroll through the Grünerløkka district, a former working-class neighborhood that's now a hub for artists and creatives. Here, independent galleries rub shoulders with vintage shops and cozy cafes, creating an atmosphere that's both edgy and inviting. But Oslo's art scene isn't confined to galleries and theatres. It spills out onto the streets, into the parks, and even onto the rooftops. From world-renowned museums to hidden artistic gems, Oslo offers a smorgasbord of cultural experiences that will tantalize your senses and ignite your imagination. You can't talk about Oslo's art scene without mentioning the Oslo Opera House. Rising from the fjord like a glacier, this architectural marvel is a sight to behold. Even if opera isn't your thing, take a walk on its sloping marble roof. It's public space, open to everyone. You'll get panoramic views of the city and the fjord. Trust me, it's worth it. Inside, the Oslo Opera House is just as impressive. Attend a performance and experience the magic of world-class opera and ballet. The acoustics are phenomenal, the talent is top-notch, and the atmosphere is electric. But the Oslo Opera House is more than just a pretty face. It's a symbol of Oslo's commitment to making art accessible to everyone. Take a guided tour, grab a coffee at the cafe, or simply wander the halls and soak up the creative energy. This is a place where art comes alive. Oslo's artistic landscape is vast. Get lost in the masterpieces of Edvard Munch at the Munch Museum. See how Norway's most famous artist captured the human condition on canvas. Then step into the National Gallery, home to a diverse collection of Norwegian and international art spanning centuries. For a taste of something different, explore the world of sculpture at the Vigeland Park. This open-air museum features over 200 bronze and granite sculptures by Gustav Vigeland. Each piece, from playful children to brooding figures, tells a story. But don't just stick to the big names. Venture off the beaten path and discover Oslo's hidden artistic gems. Check out the smaller, independent galleries in the Grünerløkka district. You'll find everything from contemporary paintings to edgy photography. You might even stumble upon your next favorite artist. Festivals in Oslo, a celebration of life. Oslo knows how to throw a party. The city comes alive with festivals celebrating music, food, art, and culture. One of the biggest events is the Øyafestivalen, a multi-day music festival every August. Experience live music, discover new artists, and soak up the atmosphere. Oslo's vibrant food scene is celebrated with several food festivals throughout the year. Check the calendar and immerse yourself in an Oslo festival. Section 1. A culinary journey through Oslo. Oslo's food scene? Forget what you think you know about Scandinavian cuisine. This ain't all pickled herring and bland meatballs. Oslo's got soul, and it's on full display in its restaurants, cafes, and food markets. This is a city that embraces fresh, local ingredients, innovative cooking techniques, and a healthy dose of culinary creativity. Get ready for a flavor adventure. Oslo's chefs are turning heads. They're taking traditional Norwegian dishes and giving them a modern twist. Think reindeer with lingonberry juice or cloudberries whipped into a delicate mousse. But it's not all fancy plating and Michelin stars. Oslo's street food scene is equally vibrant. Grab a hot dog from a street vendor, a local favorite, or sample some traditional lefse, a potato flatbread served with sweet or savory toppings. Whether you're a die-hard foodie or just looking for a tasty bite, Oslo's got something to satisfy your cravings. Section 2. From fjords to tables, Oslo's seafood scene. Oslo sits on the edge of the Oslo Fjord, so it's no surprise that seafood reigns supreme here. Walk along the harbour, and you'll be greeted by the tantalizing aroma of freshly grilled fish. This is the real deal, folks. We're talking about fish so fresh it was probably swimming in the fjord this morning. Head to one of the many waterfront restaurants and indulge in a seafood feast. Sample local favorites like fiskesuppa, fish soup, gravlax, cured salmon, or my personal recommendation, a simple plate of fried cod and chips. Don't be afraid to try something new. Ask your waiter for recommendations. They'll steer you in the right direction. And don't forget about the shellfish. Oslo's mussels are particularly good, plump and juicy, often served with white wine and garlic. Wash it all down with a local beer or a crisp white wine, and you're in for a culinary treat. Beyond the fish, exploring Oslo's culinary diversity. While seafood might be king in Oslo, it's not the only game in town. Oslo's culinary scene is as diverse as its population. You'll find everything from traditional Norwegian fare to international flavors from around the globe. Craving Italian? Oslo's got you covered. In the mood for some spicy Thai? No problem. How about a hearty Ethiopian feast? You bet. Oslo's multiculturalism is reflected in its cuisine, offering a smorgasbord of flavors to tantalize your taste buds. For a taste of authentic Norwegian cuisine, head to one of the city's traditional restaurants. Try dishes like fårikål, which is mutton stew with cabbage, raspabolla, those are potato dumplings, or kjøttkaker, Norwegian meatballs. These hearty, flavorful dishes offer a glimpse into Norway's culinary heritage. A toast to Oslo, where to drink like a local. Oslo's bar scene is as vibrant and diverse as its culinary offerings. Whether you're looking for a cozy pub, a trendy cocktail bar, or a lively nightclub, Oslo has something for everyone. Start your evening with a drink at one of the city's many pubs. These cozy establishments are perfect for a casual drink with friends or a relaxed evening out. Sample some local craft beers or try a traditional aquavit, a caraway-flavored spirit that's sure to warm you up. For a more sophisticated experience, head to one of Oslo's cocktail bars. Oslo's mixologists are at the top of their game, crafting innovative and delicious cocktails using fresh, seasonal ingredients. And if you're looking to dance the night away, Oslo has plenty of nightclubs to choose from. From electronic music to live bands, there's something for every taste. So, raise a glass to Oslo and experience its nightlife like a local. Oslo's Emerald Embrace, where nature thrives. Think Oslo, and you might picture a bustling city centre, but you'd be missing half the story. Oslo's hugged by nature. Forests, fjords, and parks weave through the urban landscape. It's a city that breathes. Take a deep breath. Smell that? That's fresh air, the kind that clears your head and reminds you what matters. Oslo's committed to green spaces. It's not just a trend here, it's a way of life. Walk down any street and you'll find a park within spitting distance. These aren't just patches of grass, they're oases. Places to escape the city buzz without leaving the city. Pack a picnic, grab a book, or just lie back and watch the clouds drift by. Section 2. Fjords of Wonder, Cruising Oslo's Soul. Oslo Fjord. The name alone conjures up images of dramatic cliffs plunging into deep blue waters. And trust me, the reality lives up to the hype. The fjord is Oslo's beating heart, a shimmering expanse of water that cuts right through the city. Hop on a ferry. Feel the wind in your hair as you glide past forested islands, their shores dotted with colorful wooden houses. Look up. See those seabirds soaring overhead? They're a reminder that nature's never far away in Oslo. Want to get closer to the water? Rent a kayak. There's no better way to experience the fjord's tranquility. Paddle along the shoreline, explore hidden coves, and maybe even spot a seal or two basking in the sun. Section 3. Vigeland Park. A symphony in bronze and granite. Vigeland Park. It's more than just a park, it's an open-air art museum. Over 200 sculptures by Gustav Vigeland all in one place. Think Rodin, but with a distinctly Nordic twist. The sculptures depict the human form in all its glory, from playful children to passionate lovers, to figures grappling with the complexities of life. Walk along the main promenade, and you'll be greeted by the park's most iconic sculpture, the monolith. This towering granite column, carved with 121 intertwined figures, is both awe-inspiring and a little bit unsettling. Take your time exploring the park. Each sculpture tells a story, each with its own unique energy. It's a place for contemplation, reflection, and maybe even a little bit of self-discovery. Section 4. Oslo's Backyard. Hiking and biking trails. Don't let Oslo's urban facade fool you. This city's got a wild side. Just beyond the city limits lies Oslo Marka, a vast forest that's a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. Lace up your hiking boots, grab your backpack, and hit the trails. Oslo Marka offers trails for all levels, from leisurely strolls to challenging climbs. Hike through dense forests, past sparkling lakes, and up to breathtaking viewpoints. Prefer two wheels? Oslo Marka's also a haven for mountain biking. Challenge yourself on technical trails or enjoy a leisurely ride through picturesque landscapes. Whether you're an experienced hiker or a casual cyclist, A day trip to Oslo Marka is the perfect way to escape the city and reconnect with nature. Navigating the city transportation tips. Oslo. It's a breeze to get around, even if you've never set foot in Scandinavia. First things first, ditch the car. Seriously, Oslo's public transportation system? Top-notch. Think clean, efficient, and dead-on reliable. Grab yourself an Oslo Pass. This little gem's your ticket to ride. Unlimited travel on buses, trams, metros, even ferries. Plus, free entry to museums? Yes, please. Now, the metro. It's called the T-Bane here. Easy to navigate, connects you to all the major spots. Trams? Charming way to see the city, especially if you're hopping between neighborhoods. And the ferries? Well, they're not just transportation, they're mini cruises. Pro tip, download the Reusable app. Buy tickets on your phone, plan your journeys. Makes life easier, trust me. Oh, and one more thing. Oslo loves its cyclists. Bike paths everywhere. Rent a bike, feel the wind in your hair, and explore Oslo like a local. Just watch out for those trams. When in Oslo. Embracing local customs. Oslo. It's a city that's both cosmopolitan and grounded in tradition. Locals are friendly, but a few cultural cues go a long way. First up, punctuality is king. Show up on time for everything. Dinner reservations, museum visits, even meeting friends for a drink. Being late? It's considered rude. Now let's talk about the great outdoors. Oslo folks? They love nature. And they're all about friluftsliv. It means open-air living. Hiking, biking, picnicking in the park. It's in their DNA. Embrace it. Join them. Don't be afraid to strike up a conversation. Norwegians. They might seem reserved at first, but they warm up quickly. Talk about the weather, their favorite hiking trails, or their love for black coffee. Oh, and one more thing. Tipping? Not mandatory like in some places. Round up your bill at restaurants or bars, or leave a little extra if the service is exceptional. Essential travel tips, making the most of your trip. Ready to conquer Oslo? Here's the deal pack for all seasons, even in summer. Oslo's weather. Fickle. 1 minute it's sunshine and rainbows, the next, you're reaching for a sweater. Layers, my friend. Layers are your best friend. Now, let's talk money. Norway's currency is the Norwegian krone. Credit cards are widely accepted, but it's always good to have some local currency on hand for smaller purchases and tips. And speaking of tips, Wi-Fi? It's everywhere. Free and easy to connect. Stay connected. Share those Instagram-worthy moments. Language barrier? Relax. Most Norwegians speak English fluently, but learn a few basic Norwegian phrases. It'll go a long way. Show the locals you're making an effort. And finally, don't be afraid to get lost. Some of the best discoveries happen when you wander off the beaten path. Explore hidden alleys, stumble upon cozy cafes, and create your own Oslo adventure. Oslo. It's more than just a city. It's a feeling. It's that fresh fjord breeze on your face as you stroll along the harbor. It's the echo of a Viking longship's oars in the city's ancient stones. It's that modern art installation that makes you see the world differently. Oslo gets under your skin, burrows into your soul. You'll find yourself craving the taste of fresh seafood, the crunch of a warm waffle, the aroma of strong coffee. You might even find yourself yearning for the sound of a distant ferry horn, a reminder of the city's unique rhythm. That's the magic of Oslo. It's a city that stays with you long after you've said "ha det." It's a city that leaves you forever changed, a little bit more alive, a little bit more connected to the world around you. So, what are you waiting for? Oslo's calling. Pack your bags, book that flight, and get ready to experience the magic of Norway's vibrant capital. Wander through ancient fortresses, marvel at modern architecture, and lose yourself in the city's thriving art scene. Taste the flavors of the fjord, indulge in culinary delights, and raise a glass to Oslo's vibrant nightlife. Embrace the city's love for nature, explore its emerald embrace, and discover the tranquility of the fjords. Oslo's waiting to share its secrets with you. It's a city that rewards curiosity, embraces adventure, and invites you to create your own story. Your Oslo adventure awaits. Go write it.